Oh man. Oh man, it's time to out the frauds. It is time to out these frauds for season 3. Holy shit. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get it started, okay? All right. It's time to discuss the frauds, man. Happy Saturday to everyone. Happy holidays to any and everybody that's celebrating, okay? Before the holidays start, I am gonna do this fraud stream. Obviously, I'm leaving y'all with a red dump theory video, and I might try to drop off another video before the holidays end. Because again, I'm going on a little vacation next week. Um, so, but it's time. It's time to oust the frauds, man. A lot of people been on fraud watch this season. Okay, a lot of people been on fraud watch, and I just want to throw out a couple of honorable mentions. Okay, before we get into the five, because there are five. Okay, based on the Discord. If you weren't in the Discord and you didn't vote, I'm sorry, you missed out. But there was a vote in the Discord, and we know who came out on top, okay? Kieran came out on top as the number one fraud of season 3, the biggest fraud. I absolutely, positively, 100% agree, even though I would have wanted Karaka to win that, but it's okay. Kieran is very good. So, very good job on the votes there. However, let's go with the honorable mentions, okay? The people who did not make it. The ones who did not make it, okay? The ones who deserved it but didn't make it. And they're on the list. They didn't get the highest votes, but I feel like they deserve to be talked about. Okay? All right. Let me oh, my sources didn't come over. Give me 1 sec. I got to get a couple of my sources that I thought would have switched over to here, but they didn't. Wait. I should be able to just add it straight from the ones that already exist. Add source. Because I have a couple astounding sound effects playing for this, okay? But I thought they would have moved over, but they didn't. That's weird. Really weird. Add source. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And one more. There they are on here. I'm just gonna move them over. Media file. Gavel. All right. So we gotta talk about it. Is it working? I don't sound like. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay, this one. But oh, it's muted. Okay. Giskar. We have to talk about Giskar. Honorable mention, Giskar. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, designs are misleading in Tower of God. There are so many characters in Tower of God that have fire ass designs. Okay, fire ass designs. I'm talking about, like, yo, you would think that these motherfuckers like are the main characters the way they be drawn, okay? Just so tough. So tough, okay? Giskar? Giskar? Yo, I'm telling you, when we saw this man, I was like, yo, he's about to put Yama and yes, Ratchet in the fucking blender, bro. Like, I thought that this guy, hold on. Hold on, because hold on. I thought that this guy, I thought that he was gonna be tough. I thought that he was gonna be tough. Bro. This man is a fraud. High ranker what, bro? Yo. The deception. And he even had a badass moment too. He even had a badass moment that like made it look like he was gonna be tough. Y'all remember the moment? Y'all remember the moment? Let me pull up the moment where he looked like he was gonna pack Yama and Yasracha up, bro. Bro. Hold on, bro. Bro. Bro, look at this. Look at this. Yama pulling up. On Demon Time. And let me put a little filter on this real quick before this stream get fucking canceled. Let me put a little filter on this. Give me 1 second while I filter this out. Put a little grayscale on it. And we'll put a little bit of a crazy little color key mask on there. And we'll blend it and multiply it. And invert it. Inverted might be a little too crazy though. Yeah, inverted might be doing a little too much. Let's not do too much of that. What about cell shade? Yeah, cell shade to do it a little justice. We'll do the cell shade and the image and the color correction. Yeah, that'll work. Forgive me, you know I can't really have it up there all willy-nilly. Gotta change it up a little bit. Alright. This moment. This man. Yasracha and Yama are about to punch him. They are about to punch him. They about to end his life. Fam. The way this man flexed right here and locked them up. Yo, I'm like, oh shit. And like, that's a Slayer and that's a commander. Like hello? Like bro. Like, that was a flex. And then he smirked. Yo, I'm like, okay. Pobito got some hidden gems in him, right? Pobito got some tough motherfuckers in it, right? Low key got some badass motherfuckers in it. Like, who is Giscard, right? Fam, I ain't gonna hold y'all. The regular ones who are not book people, who are not scriptures, they are ass, bro. Every single Pobito high ranker that wasn't a scripture was fucking ass, bro. And it started here. It started here with fucking Giscard. Because y'all know what happened. Y'all already know what happened. I ain't gotta say it. I ain't even gotta say it. I don't have to say it. I think it's the next chapter, actually. Yeah, it's the next chapter. I ain't gotta say it. Yo. Bro. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody get deleted that badly that quickly. Like, he made this whole big thing about the key being inside his chest. and he took his shirt off. Bro, his head got deleted. Like, we will never speak of Gizkar again after this stream. He is a forgettable as fuck character. Absolute one of the biggest frauds. Deserves to be mentioned as a fraud. Next, we'll do 3 honorable mentions. Okay, we'll do three. We'll do 3 honorable mentions. And let me pull the Discord up. Who's the next honorable mention? I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I don't even want to do this one. I don't even want to do this one. I don't want to do this one. But I have to do it because it's not about me and my favorite characters and people I like, okay? It's not about that. It's not about that. It can't ever be about that. I wonder if y'all can guess who the next one is. This one, if you watched the streams and you've been in the comments, you know who this next one is. Forgive me, I have to pull it up. Here we go. So I wonder if y'all know. It's not Gustang. It's not Gustang. It's not Gustang. Because Gustang overall accomplished his goal, so I don't really consider Gustang a super fraud. His powers and his fighting was a little bit of a fraud, but I wouldn't call him like bigger than this person. I hate to do this. I hate to do this. Yeah, you want to talk about a character with absolutely no point, no point, no fucking point. That has done literally nothing for the story besides like what helping stop Caliban for a second, bro. Oh my god. I had so much. Listen, I said this before, and I'll say it again. Marshall, that's Darwin. Darwin the electric pack. Darwin the electric pack. Okay, the electric cigarette. Darwin the electric cigarette. That's what I'm calling her going forward. The electric cigarette. Bro, so bombs started to build up this camp of high rankers, okay? You had Cha, you had Darwin, you know, he's building up this friendship in this little camp of high rankers, and I'm thinking like, okay, Bomb is getting a crew in the back of him, kind of like Zahard had, where he's building up these people who can help him learn and make him more powerful. and she's a spellcaster as well, so that makes her a little bit different from everybody else. Bro, between her and Cha's cool. Cha's off limits because Cha has stepped up to every plate that he's been on. This bitch cooked, so ass. Like, yo, I get it. She kind of got snuck attack in the back, but as far as Seal's purpose for her, nobody could have said they saw Darwin getting smoked in this war. Nobody. Nobody saw her getting smoked in this war. I absolutely had. I thought she would have served a much bigger purpose. Other than Cha's secret lover. Like, bro. She. Like, even when we got introduced to her at the wall, I'll say I wasn't super hyped on her. And in all honesty, the way she was hyped up, I thought she would have been stronger than Caliban, to be honest. Because, you know, a lot of times when people are sealed up in this story, you think they're a lot better than what they are, right? Like, we know that, like, Doom turned out to be fucking Dookie as well, right? Like, Doom turned out to be dog shit. And he was, like, this super Yama sealed brother who was supposed to be stronger than him. And I granted he was, like, weaker because he was sealed for a while, but I'm never believing the hype in sealed people anymore. Like, even Enkidu's another a good example of that. I'm not believing in sealed people no more. I don't care who the fuck sealed anymore. Unless it's any, and even I might have to watch any now. The name on sealed people, the rumors on people who have been sealed are ass now. Like, it is killed. They ain't shit. V is the only strong sealed character. Right now, he is the only sealed character who has stood on business and has a feat to his name. I'm beyond any being sealed. As long as she's been sealed, I'm nervous about her coming out and trying to pack niggas out. Imagine her getting out and trying to fight a Dory, and the Dory packs her. No. This bitch, she's cooked. Fraud. Super fraud. Hidden Grove, overhyped as shit. Cha's the only one who was top dog, who I can respect. But that one's cooked. Super cooked, okay? Fraud, okay? You know what I need? You know what I need? You know what I need? I need a fraud stamp, okay? I need a stamp. That's what I should have got. I should have got a fraud stamp. Okay, that's what I should have got a fraud stamp. Those infamous fraud stamps. Because this is fucking sickening. Like, I'm telling y'all, this one really hurt me more than anything else because I liked her. I liked her. Like, she was kind of like going. She was really like following Bomb, trying to see what he would do. And Bomb, but to be honest, if we talk about Bomb's impact in like the latter half of this season, it really wasn't shit. Like, Bomb really didn't really do much in the midst of this war. Like, he really wasn't a factor. But, like, you know, her whole thing was following Bomb and seeing the boy who would bring about change. She's not even close to seeing what the fuck that's gonna be about. Not even close. Like, not even close. We ain't nowhere near the end of the series. And that's what she brings? That's it? Nah, bro. Nah. Nope. She's cooked. She will never grace me again. Anything about me, I will never. Here's my fraud sticker. There it is. Let's go back real quick so I can real quick. I got my fraud sticker up. I hate to do it to her, ma'am. Ma'am, you are a certified fraud. You and that man gets car cooked. We'll never. Well, the only thing we'll probably hear about in season 4 about her is from Cha. Cha will probably be crying about it, bitching about it, wanting revenge against the revolutionaries about it. That's the most we'll probably see about it. Dow and the 1010 Tower God, that is a very good comparison, and I would agree with you. For an ancient ranker, she died easily and didn't provide as much information, so her whole plot is useless. Not to mention, it happened to the rest of her team. Did Libolic free them? Not that I care. Free them, but yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't serve any purpose, bro. Like that's the big problem with season 3, and a lot of shit with Tower of God. Like, it's like, okay, if it serves a purpose, it may serve a purpose later, but nobody cares about later. This shit didn't mean nothing now. She really didn't do much of anything that anybody else couldn't do. We wasted a long time on that fucking wall shit. We wasted like a lot of chapters on that wall shit, and for her and Cha to be the ones to come out of it. And again, I'm cool with Cha. She was the one, like the one that was super hyped up, the spellcaster, super hyped up. Ass, ass. Kane lost her memories from absolutely nothing. Ass. All right. The last honorable mention, and now I can pull up the Discord. The last honorable mention. Actually, was she in the top 5? She wasn't. She was in the top 5. Oh, well, you know what? That's my bad. She was actually in the top 5. I actually wasn't even supposed to bring her up. She was supposed to be for the frauds. Oh well, we got her out the way. We got her out the way. I'll say I didn't realize that she had 6 votes. I thought she only had 4. That's my bad. Well, we'll come back to her. So, actually, there's somebody I'd rather sub in for her. Yeah, there's somebody I would rather sub in for her, so I'm gonna actually sub her out with somebody else. Cause technically, yeah, and there's somebody else with 8% too, so that's okay. All right. Well, this next person, y'all, he was all over the place. He was all over the place. Okay, this next person, he was all over the place. All right, he was. We see him like every chapter, damn near every chapter. Okay, I wonder if y'all can guess who this person is. He was here. He was here. He existed. He was all around. The man that had his body swimming like his ocean. The man who had his body swimming. The man whose body was flowing like water. The man who is literally a ditto that had his body, the inside of his body flowing like a ditto. Like the man who got imploded. Enkidu. Enkidu was disappointing. I'm not gonna rag on Enkidu too much because I didn't have super duper a lot of anticipation for him like I had for Darwin. Because I had a lot of anticipation for Darwin. I thought Darwin would do a lot more with Mom than what she did. And Giscard was just like a pop-up guy who seemed like he was tough and then turned out 2 chapters later to be absolutely fucking dookie. And Kidu? Bro. And Kidu, a lot of this season, the latter half of this season was about Enkidu. And Enkidu was fucking ass, bro. Like Enkidu was such a fraud. You know the one cool thing that we got about Enkidu? The one cool thing that we got about Enkidu where we got no context about it was when he pulled out that red beam shit and was fucking bomb up. That was the one time I'm like, okay, Enkidu might be a threat out here. The red beam shit when he's fighting Bomb and he pulls it out and Bomb says, oh, that might be dangerous. That's dangerous. I'm like, okay, Enkidu's finally gonna show us what the fuck he's made of. Is he gonna pack up Bomb here? We got no context about that power, how he pulled it out, what it did, why it hurt Bomb. That was the one cool thing that he had going for himself. And he pulled it out towards the end of his life. And we got nothing about that power, what it was, how it hurt Bomb. Nothing. Instead, this man tries to run up on V and gets packed. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. I thought there would have been more to it. Thankfully, I didn't invest in him in the flashback. Was dope, but everything else was meh. I never understood the admin and like how he decided it deserved. That power that he killed Tiara with? This man killed Tiara. This guy killed Tiara, bro. This guy, out of all the characters that could kill Tiara, he does it. He kills Tiara. This guy? This fucking clown? Bro. So, just to dive in a little bit about Enkidu's backstory a little bit, right? I don't care about what he is because while it's unique, it doesn't matter. Like we played with a lot of ideas about Enkidu, right? When he was first brought up, like when we said that, oh, if Enkidu can infect people, then maybe he can infect a bunch of people and maybe like infect a bunch of animals and stuff and take them over and create an army and shit. That was a cool concept behind Enkidu for being such a unique being. He's a unique being in the tower. Nobody is like him. He was just a Trom stan. That's it. Man's existed to be a Trom stan. Now, he did wake up V, which is Zenu's correct. But that's it. That's it. He did nothing else. And killed Tiara. And this is where we're getting back on the sealed thing. Sealed motherfuckers, cooked. I don't care who's sealed anymore. I'm telling you, I do not care who is sealed anymore. The way he was locked up, let's go back to this. Let's go back to what chapters was he sealed in? What was that, like 570? No. What chapters was he sealed in? Too far. Then what chapters was he sealed in? 603? Okay. I mean, I think I'm too low. 603. Look at this. I thought this was badass. I thought this was cool. I'm like, okay, there's a being. He's in this cube. He's sealed in this sprout. It was created for him. Look at him. He's screaming. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. When Gustang blinked and almost killed him, I had a feeling of fraud then when that happened. So when he was talking to Gustang and Gustang just blinked this man into nothing. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I think maybe it's the next chapter. Yeah, here we go. He melted him, turned him into nothing. Look at Yama. Yama. I don't think Yama deserves to be on Fraud Watch the way y'all said it is, but this, this, when he turned into this little goop and tried to take over Gustang. First of all, that was like, why didn't we use that? Why when he tried to take over Gustang, that was such a like a thing, right? Didn't we all get fucking nervous about seeing something like that? Like he tried to take over Gustang, he tried to take over a family head. That was just like, oh, this man's a real parasite. Like it's not that he can just control Towerborns. If he can get hold of a family head, if he can take over Traumary's body, oh, this man's a threat. Like he's a problem. Holy shit, you can't be serious. This bastard. This is when I got my first inclination of fraud. Like this was when I started to feel like okay, maybe this character isn't as badass and sealed and cool as I thought he was. Cause Gustang just burnt him and just was gonna leave him to die. Gus didn't even bother going to find him. I was so like, oh, this guy can cause so many problems. In the flashback, he talked about his desire to become a family. Right, and he wanted to stand next to them. That you forgot what I'm like. Turned him into dust and stepped on his body, bro. Nah, bro. Y'all already know what I'm about to do, man. I'm moving on from Enkidu. We gotta get to the real frauds, okay? Enkidu. Fraud sticker for you, bud. Absolute fraud. Absolute fraud. That I never want to see Enkidu again. Never want to hear about him again. We shouldn't have to hear about him again. There's no reason to. All right. It's time to get on to the real frauds. So, if for those who weren't in the Discord, you may have not seen, not the display capture. Uh, Actually, it would be display capture. So, for those who weren't in the Discord, you may have not seen it, but display capture will probably have to work. This is the list, okay? This is what we voted on. The 5 frauds that need to stand trial. So I didn't see that Darwin had 6 votes. I thought she had 5. So that's my bad. But the jury is out on Darwin. I kind of gave my shtick about that. The other 4, but I'm going to sub Darwin out for El Baba, The Boss, Yama, Kieran, Karaka. Those are your 5 frauds that are standing trial right now. Okay? Those are your 5 frauds that are standing trial currently. Order in the court. Order in the court. Okay? So out of this percentage, the lowest one is El Baba. We can start with El Baba. We'll start with El Baba. So, El Baba. Oh, Lord. Help me. Help me, help me, help me. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. Help me with this one. Help me with this character. It wasn't in this chapter? El Baba was in what, 582? No. What chapters is El Baba more featured in? I know he got packed in the latter half. So more so like, okay. So we'll just do 578. I was a little off. This guy. This guy. Well, I wasn't going to exact the pack chapters. I was just going to wherever he was. This clown. So we have our one of our top candidates, okay, for absolute fraud here. One of our top candidates. It's not even close. So, for those who don't remember, El Baba is Elaine's father. Okay? He is Elaine's father. Some of those who may not remember who Elaine is, I know some people don't. Okay? This is Zenu's favorite. One of Well, I don't know. Zenu sound like he changing up, but this is one of Zenu's favorite characters. You know, the Kaiser, Elaine, the Kaiser, who brought all the hype with her wolves and shit. She was she's a crowd favorite, and respectfully so. I like Elaine. Okay, I think her family did her dirty. I would absolutely positively agree that her family did her dirty, and she didn't kind of deserve the shit that happened to her just because she fell for a guy. Like, it's not really fair. But this is her daddy. This is her daddy. This motherfucker ain't shit. Okay? First and foremost, he got stepped on by Laura. He got stepped on by Laura. Laura can't even fight. Laura don't even got hands. Laura can't even box, okay? He got stepped on by Laura. Got played by Laura. Like, that was enough for me. Like, that alone was enough for me. High key. Like, hold on. Then he thought he had a badass moment here where he pulled out this giant wolf, which I ain't gonna lie, the wolf is actually pretty cool. The wolf itself, the idea of the wolf is actually pretty cool. This motherfucker, this is the worst motherfucker you could attach to the wolf, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You couldn't have picked a worse character to attach to the wolf, bro. This motherfucker is cheeks. And then Sea Snake popped up. Yeah. So, what chapter was it when he got punched on by Bomb? Was that 593 that he got punched on by Bomb? Because not only did he take an L to Laura, and mind you, this man is a branch head. This is a branch head, okay? He's over here getting outplotted by Laura, the mother of the twins. Elaine deserves the wolf. The scene where he smacked her was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. Elaine deserves that. Elaine does deserve that top wolf though. I agree with you. What chapter was it where Bomb put him on his ass? Was 593? Where Bomb put this man on his ass? It was towards the latter half. I thought El Babo was like, I thought he would have been a lot colder, a lot cooler than just like this plot and old head. Like, look at this shit. You're still just an irregular. Pulls out the spirit shit. This spirit shit look kind of cool. It look kind of cool. Throws that bomb. Does absolutely nothing to Bomb. Bomb runs in. Punches this man. I'm a branch leader of the Lobopia family. Okay! Show us what a branch leader of the Lobopia family can do. Bro. Bro, this has got to be one of the most embarrassing panels in the entire season. This has got to be one of the most embarrassing panels from branch head high ranker to anything like yo, Bomb broke this man's jaw with minimal effort. Like, you know when Bomb fought the Chili Bear and ran shoot, Bomb was struggling in that fight. Bomb just punched El Baba in his fucking chin, bro. Call the cops. Lock this fraud. Lock this fraud the fuck up. I don't know how he didn't get top fraud. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm confused on now. This clown. Bro. Not only that, it's the way he slid. Did y'all remember when he slid? Floral butterfly technique. Gets sent. Slid across the fucking floor. Look at it. Y'all ever seen that meme? Y'all ever seen that meme? Hold on. Where's the dude? I can't. Oh, that's not it. The dude. Yeah, I need to find that meme. Here we go. The nigga swung his body. Swung his body. The nigga swung his body. This is crazy. El Baba, I don't even think he's dead. I pray to God, out of all the Lobo Pia family members that are left, I hope that's not one of them. Please don't ever show him again. We don't ever need to see him again. He is cooked. Super cooked. Done. Done. Okay? That's an absolute fraud. I agree with everybody who voted fraud. Next on this list. Y'all a little bit harsh with this one. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This one's a little harsh, okay? This one's a little harsh. I don't think this is fair. But hey, look, this is what was voted. Okay. I don't think this one is voted. I know he's alive, Zenu. I wish he wasn't. I wish he wasn't, but he is. All right. This next one I think is a little bit unfair. But hey, this is what got voted. So I can't argue what got voted. Where's he at? Where's he at? It's not showing me him. I think this one is the one that's missing panels. Yeah, this is the one that's missing panels. Y'all are harsh on this guy, bro. I don't think Yama deserves to be on this list. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't think Yama deserves to be on this list. I do not think Yama deserves to be on this list. I'm gonna tell you why. Yama had a power up, okay? A significant one. Where he punched on shit. Like he punched on shit. He broke that cannon that they were having trouble with, that melted a branch head. He punched that shit out. He was handling the electric twins. He was handling them. He wasn't dominating, but he was handling them to the point where they had to bring out one of their top ladies. They had to bring out one of the top the one of the ladies, Rat Nagra, who wants to replace the family is. They had to pull it. They had to pull it out. They had to pull her out to deal with him. And she didn't even clap him. She did some damage to him. She didn't clap him. It's not like she clapped him. She didn't clap Yama. I think it's unfair, but Yama got the votes. Yama got 12%. I don't see Yama as being a fraud. But Zenu, I know you think Yama's a fraud. Yama gets a power up and loses every important fight. I mean, the Dumas showing was very humbling. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That Dumas showing. What chapter was that? What fucking chapter was that Dumas showing? What chapter was that? A little bit after this, 587. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. This was not a good showing. First of all, he couldn't get past this barrier. He couldn't get past the barrier that Bomb had to destroy for him. Now, granted, it could have been something technical behind it, but he couldn't get past the barrier. Then he attacks Dumas. Bro, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. This is terrible. This is Yama attacking Dumas and get. And look, thwack. That shit says, yo, bro. That shit says thwack. You know what thwack sounds like, bro? Hold on, bro. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know what thwack sound like, bro. Like, like what? Yo, nah. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing as shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta agree with you. This is embarrassing. This is pre power up, but this is embarrassing. Man punched Dumas and said thwack. Dumas didn't even turn around. He didn't even need to turn around. So not only did he get that punch in on Dumas, right? He kicks him too. Look at this. This is fucking crazy. Yo, this is so crazy. Dumas just lifted up his leg. His arms are. Yo, two arm Dumas was something different. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Two arm Dumas is different. He just lifted up his leg to block the kick, bro. This is insane. I ain't gonna hold you, Yama. This is insane. This is insane to look at. This is insane to look at. Dumas got his arms to his side. Yo, Dumas got his arms to his side like this, bro. He got his arms to his side like this, bro. Bro, this is crazy. We can't give them any more chances to attack. Yama, I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't even defend you. I can't even defend you. I can't even defend you from this. We can't give them any more chances to attack, bro. What the fuck? Bro thought he was stopping Dumas from attacking. Dumas' arms is to his side, bro. Talking about he's stopping him from attacking. This is fucking crazy. Yo, reading this back right now is just fucking. This is actually crazy. That was your big strategy, Yama. Don't give him no more chances to attack. Yo, this is fucking embarrassing. Yo, this is crazy. Then Pat. Pat. He didn't even need to ignite. He didn't even need to ignite. For real, for real. He didn't even need to ignite. All right, Yama. I honestly going back to look at this pre power up. Yama is a fraud. I ain't gonna hold you. This Yama honestly wasn't a factor, especially the way he was talking to Lobadan. Because I think we understand towards the latter half of this that Lobadan and Dumas are kind of mirrors of each other and where they stand in their family. You know, especially that last chapter where they stare at each other and they acknowledge each other. You would think that Yama's like I would think that Yama even stands close to them. Not anymore. I mean, now power up Yama might he may now, but remember, Yama was talking crazy to Roboton before he got the power up. He was talking crazy to Roboton. He was talking crazy to Roboton. He was talking crazy to Roboton and can't touch Dumas. Huh? What part of the? Huh? What part, bro? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on. There's a source I gotta add. I am confused. There's a source I gotta like. This don't make no fucking sense. This this actually makes no sense. What happened to my sound pack? Oh, I don't know what happened to my sound pack. Oh, maybe I don't got it. I thought I had my sound pack on here. Hmm. Nope, I don't have it anymore. Okay, well I can't add that. This is base Dumas too, not his transformed state or his real body. We ain't got to talk. Yama. I ain't, they write about you, bro. You definitely get a season 3 like one of the biggest frauds, like for sure. This is tough. Pre pop pre and he was talking crazy to Robodon. Like I'm still not getting over the fact that he was talking crazy to Robodon. According to Bomb, no one has seen Dumas' true power. For all we know, Dumas is massively stronger. I think he is. I think Dumas and Robodon are mirrors of each other. I really think they are. They are of the same caliber of strength. Like when we talk about how strong like regents are, we haven't seen the peak of Robodon or Dumas. This is what I mean when I say, um, granted, Adori accomplished something crazy, but I can't give her two. I can't put her. I put her above the regents, but barely, like barely above the regents. Like, and I'm talking about the top regents, being Dumas and Robodon. She's probably above them, but we haven't seen like their true strength. So I gotta grasp that before I give her too much context of destroying a ship. And again, she does one shot Proust, but Proust didn't really show us nothing to be respectable for Proust either. To be honest, like they said, Proust was number 2, but I didn't see nothing respectable about Proust to like even give him number 2. Number 2 was just a, as far as I'm saying, that was just a ranking. Like in terms of like Proust, like in the way I've looked at Proust, Proust is like the military strategist, like the one who commands the forces. So like kind of how Bellier was to like the vice captain, how Bellier fucking sucks, but he was vice captain, right? Proust, the next one under, he didn't really show anything but defense with his fucking lighthouses, but he didn't show no strength. Dumas doesn't command people, but Dumas got crazy strength. Like Dumas is like the way I consider Dumas. Dumas is Gustang's personal guard. You know, like so if we're calling Adori is Zahar's like person, like his a part of his royal guard. Okay, general. Dumas is the personal guard of Gustang. Like that's how I look at him now. Which to me in power puts him above them. But anyway, Yama, you're a fucking L. I can't believe you ever tried Robodon. You actually trying Robodon is just insane to me. But we're moving on to the next fraud. Okay. You know what? While we're here, while we're here, the next fraud is actually of the same ilk. We're already here. We might as well stay here. Yep, we're here. We can stay here. We already talking about Slayers, right? We already talking about Slayers, right? This is why nobody respects Slayers. This is why nobody respects Slayers. This is why nobody respects Slayers. You want to know why? He got it right. Cuts his armor off. Yo, who mans is this? Who mans is this? Who mans is that? Oh, the stream tweaking. Is it lagging? I do see it. It looks like it's a little bit laggy. Seems like I'm dropping a couple frames. Let me shut down a couple of these joints. Sorry if it's tweaking a little bit. My bad. I did see that. I got you. Give me a second. I can fix that for you. All right. Let me know if it's still tweaking. I'll restart it. Bro, who mans is this though? Ah, I see it. Okay, it's showing me the detection if it's lagging a little bit. That's because I have too many of these windows open that I'm not using. And I need to create some more space. So I see what you see. I see it now. Let me deal with that real quick. Should be fine now. Shouldn't jump anymore. All right. Karaka has lost every Endeavor fight, every scheme since he was introduced in season 2. Yo. I can't believe how easily he pierced my armor. That little jerk. This is what it looks like when you're a child and you try to step to your dad. This is exactly what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you try to step to your dad. Dad meets son. I haven't been a fan of Karaka since bro lost to Ureg's Pinky. Yeah, that's crazy. um, the thing is Tower, you can't be arrogant unless you have power, Urek power, and for Karaka's arrogance is luxury he can't afford. No one has more L's than Karaka, bro. When we talk about who carried in this war and who represented for Fug, it was just Lustlek. It was just Lustlek, bro. It was just Lustlek. That's it. Karaka has been embarrassed here. Like Karaka been getting embarrassed even before this, cause what chapters in it when they were fighting Caliban? What was that 470? I might need to go to 470 when they was fighting when Bomb and Karaka was fighting Caliban. He been getting embarrassed since then. But this is fucking sad. This is fucking like Karaka, no factor. Bro he played no role here at all, bro. Lustlek has carried the shit out of this organization. I ain't gonna hold you. If V goes to see Karaka and gets to see Yama and get to see what these slayers are, yo, if V says, yo, get these fuckers out of here, I'm all for it. Get them the fuck out of here. They suck. They suck, okay? This man, yo, he shouldn't even have been here. Jin Song should have just came by himself. I'm trying to tell you. Elders have been much better than fucking Slayers, bro. Like, when we talk about going against families, like Pobito and Lobopia, these dudes cannot compare, bro. They cannot compare. Like this is an absolute fraud. I get it. When he fought Caliban, it wasn't impressive at all. But then he stuck his nose against Dumas. Like, bro, you don't even deserve to be here. Yo, this is just crazy. Karaka has been ass. Okay, dog shit. What's the meme in the Discord that I made? If you in the Discord, you're aware of this. If you're not, you haven't seen this. But in the Discord, my running joke for Karaka, my running joke. This is Karaka. Leg's biggest mistake. Leg's biggest mistake. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 blocks, 0 steals. That is Karaka's stats for season 3. Bro he might edge out 1 assist against Caliban. He might edge out 1 assist. He might get 1 assist for season 3. 1 for Caliban. That's it. He might get 1, bro. He might get that. Other than that, bro been ass. Like, yo, Karaka has not really been a factor since season 2, bro. Like, this is fucking tragic. Dude, like, if you ever in the Discord, that's the Karaka command. That is the Karaka command, okay? He is down bad. So bad. So bad. So we better treat the Slayer like El Baba and the rest of the branch. Basically, he had a better chance fighting the branch head. I would rather see Karaka fight a branch head than watch the shit that happened this season. Like, Karaka needs to go to hyperbolic time. Karaka needs to train with V. Okay, Bomb and Karaka need to go in a room and learn from V together, because this shit is sad. And some elder wanted him to have the thorn, right? Like, no. Granted, at that point in time, it made like he was that strong, but since we climbed into the rankers and seeing other rankers and seeing what like true strength looks like, this man's ass. I'm sorry, he's ass. Karaka's ass. Look, Scythe, when you watch this back, your man's his ass, bro. He had no factor. He's been shit. So, I'm sorry. All right, man. Let me move forward because I got about 30 minutes left to run through. I think we got one more fraud to go through. No, we got two frauds. We got 2 frauds. All right, man. Look, this next fraud. I don't really agree with this fraud either. It was 2 frauds I didn't agree with. The Yama fraud. Okay. Pre-power up Yama is hard. It's hard to judge that. Okay, I give y'all that one because the pre-power up he was ass. Okay, he didn't have a good showing just like Karaka didn't. But this guy, bro, we ain't seen enough of him, man. We ain't seen enough of him. But y'all don't give a shit. Mr. Foldy Arms. Yo. Mr. Foldy Arms, you're on trial. I ain't gonna hold you. CU did him a disservice showing him in this last chapter. He might have got away without any fraud allegations if he didn't show him this last chapter. He would have been cool. He would have been cool, but he did not. Yo, showing him in the last chapter is yo. This is he would have been okay, but exposing his thoughts is cooked. He is cooked. Like, the boss is on fraud watch, hyped all season just to run away and have 0 feats. It's the boss. Nah, he a fraud for sure. Not gonna lie. He didn't do nothing but fold his arms the whole time. And remember when we was hyping up this armor and shit? Yeah, remember we was hyping up this armor. I remember y'all saying, yo, this armor looks cool as shit and everything. People was hyping up this armor and shit. Like, yo, he gonna pull it out. He got a little sword back there. All for this man to come here and say, I never thought a monster like that would show up. We could have been in big trouble. Send his ass to jail. Send his ass to jail. Yo, send his ass to jail, yo. This man could not have waited to get up out of there, yo. Oh my god. Yo. Yo, what's the song I'm looking for? That's all I can think about. That's all I can think about when I think about this man now. He ran for his fucking life. That's literally what played in his head when he saw Urek. The Mario slider theme is what played in his head when he saw Urek, bro. Yeah, that's literally what he thought about, bro. Yeah. I'm glad to see those guys are safe. Now they getting pulled up by Zahar. They getting pulled up by Zahar. What chapter did they run? What chapter was that they ran? Was it like 644? 643. It should be this chapter. Yeah, bro really just stood here. Yeah. And he wants to become the next king of the tower, but can't handle Urek. And after the main Slayer's performance, the main resistant of the tower, I no longer have any hope for anti-Jihad people. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This cooked them. This cooked them really bad. Like this showing really cooked them. Like Kieran, nah. This is ugly. This is bad. Yo, they saw Urek and they got the fuck out of Dodge, bro. Yo, they saw Urek and got the fuck out of Dodge, bro. Bro, this is such a bad show on boss. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's retreat. And deleted Michael and them shit like it was nothing. Like could feel it. This all he did. That's all he did. This all he did. He just sat there. That's all he did. I thought, I remember I said some dumbass shit like, yeah, what if the boss can beat Urek? I remember I said that dumbass shit out my mouth. I remember I said that dumbass shit. In his pretty ass armor, which I don't even like it, but a lot of people liked it. But, bro, a disappointment. Like absolutely. The only thing they really accomplished was, like, Rat Nagra didn't really beat Yama. She didn't beat Yama. She bloodied him, but she didn't beat him. They killed Dowin, who's a fucking fraud. She's now a fraud because of it. Now I will say she's a fraud because she got beat. But they beat Dowin and the Turtle Branch head. What the fuck did they really accomplish coming here? Like they killed some randoms, some of the army, but they didn't accomplish shit. They really didn't accomplish much. The showing was cool. I think the powers are cool. Like, because we don't know how their powers work, if they're actually using Shinsu or whatever, which will be a part of the video. But that's really it. Like, they didn't really do much. Like, the astronaut dude was cool looking. But to replace a family head, bro, the way y'all tucked tail and ran from Urek, not a good showing. Not a good showing at all. And now that the Zahar army is pulling up on them, they are not as clean as I thought they were clean. Like, I thought they were like a really hidden organization that was pretty clean. The fact that Zahar's army is tracking them, granted Zahar's top dog, but if y'all Zahar clones, I'm thinking y'all know what Zahar's like. Y'all fucking Zahar clones. So I'm thinking y'all got y'all shit in order, right? Like, kind of like how Fug does. Like, FUG has their shit in order. They can't really, like, they know how to escape and get out and get in and accomplish their goals. That's why Lust likes the fucking GOAT this season. Like, he did what he's supposed to do. Y'all? What did y'all show up for? Y'all didn't really kill Traumery. Y'all didn't really have anything to do with Traumery dying. You entrusted Belier to accomplish your goal for you? Bro, what? You left the hands of your goal in Belier's hands? Fraud. He's a fraud. I would say, though, out of all the people we discussed, I will say, out of everyone that we've discussed so far who are frauds, he is at the bottom of the list, meaning he's furthest from being a fraud, because he has potential to come back. Everybody else, I think is fucking cooked. Their goose is cooked, okay? They're cooked. They know what. Dowin, El Baba, Karaka maybe next to him. They're cooked. They're all cooked. They can't be redeemed. Yama would probably be, if there's somebody who could cross out of fraud list, it's Boss, then Yama, then Karaka. Everybody, like, but they still frauds. But everybody else, their goose is cooked. Okay, their goose is cooked. Giskar, Dowin, cooked, super cooked. El Baba cooked. They can't come back from shit. All right, man. The last fraud. If you didn't know who it was, I already said it. The number one fraud of season 3. The number one fraud in every way, though. In every single way possible, Kieran is a fucking fraud. Like, bro, in every way. Not only did he frauded in portraying his father, he's a fraud in strength, and he's a pussy. Like, excuse my language, but he's a pussy. He fucking ran. He ran twice. He ran from Lobanon, and he ran when Urek showed up. Bro is done. Kieran can never be redeemed. And there were in gang. There were so many Kieran defenders during this season. People who were defending the fuck out of Kieran. Yo, y'all hold the biggest L. People were defending the fuck out of Kieran. Bro, so his crimes as the number one fraud. You ran not once, but twice. You ran twice. Your design is fire for absolutely no fucking reason. Your design is fire in your ass. You wasted a beautiful design because you're dookie. Holy shit. Literally. Holy shit. No fucking way. Stay out of this war, Roboton. You're an outsider. Like, what? Fam. Oh, look at El Bozo here. Look at this fraud. We already talked about this fraud, but look at this fucking. This after Bomb punched his fucking shit. Look, this is after Bomb punched him in his mouth. This is after Bomb punched him in his mouth. We already discussed this, man, but this is what happens to frauds. Anyway, Lobo Pia got a lot of frauds, bro. I hate this. You hate to see it. I was one of the trusted leaders of the families. Why am I being humiliated like this? Bro, your ass. Anyway, Elaine, if only she hadn't fallen into that blasted trap. Yeah, blame your daughter because you stink. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, back to Kieran. Look at Kieran running, bro. Look at him running, bro. We don't have the time to wait for them. Proceed with the war. Yeah. Yeah. What a bitch, bro. Look at this. Roboton, big brother in the shit up here. Big brother in the shit out of him. Don't worry about it. Roboton is just sad to see me go. And look, this animal is such a cool animal. It's such a cool animal. It really is. The Haite is such a cool thing. This war cannot be stopped until everything's burned to the ground. Kieran, what did you do in this war? What did you actually do in this war? What did he accomplish? People were really defending Kieran. Like, really defending Kieran. What a wasted design, bro. What a wasted design. What an ass character. And he played. And y'all remember when we got first introduced to Kieran? When did we get first introduced to Kieran? When did we get first introduced to Kieran? I'm a little too forward. when we got introduced to Traumery, right around here, we got introduced to Kieran as well. I don't know if he's in this chapter. This is when everybody was bowing down, and we got to see the Lobopia fam. This was actually cool. This was actually cool. When we got introduced to the Lobopia family and their branch heads, people getting yoked up, horse yoking motherfucker up, hollering in his coat and shit. Like, this is when Lobopia was low key cool. Background of Wang Wang and Yama. Wang Wang and Yas Ratcha. Where the fuck is Kieran at? God damn, this was a long ass chapter. Holy. Here's the Haite. Here's the Haite. There's Kieran sitting there with his Haite. Chief trainer of the Lobopia Army. This is when we first got introduced to him. I thought that he was such a cool character, bro. This was like I thought that he was such a cool looking character. He looked so cool. From where we went, like this was like almost 2 years ago. From here, no, almost 3 years ago actually. From going to here to what we know now, I couldn't have imagined. This is what we would have got from him. Like what we got now is so disappointing. So disappointing. By the way, your last chapter review is definitely the worst review I watched in all of my life. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I'm sorry you had to suffer through that. I mean, you didn't have to, but I'm sorry. I would argue that the owl is also there. His showcase was good, but unfortunately, he should have brought his eagle owl. Kieran, you have the power of a tree, but you don't act like a tree. Yeah, him being jealous. Yeah, listen. There has been nobody more disappointing than Lobopia Kieran. Like, the dog, his trainer will now enter. I am going to reread season 3 too. Everyone bow your heads to the ground. Listen to the leader of the Lobopia family is speaking. Like watching this, like looking at this in context, and knowing that he was, first of all, he was never loyal to begin with. He was never loyal. It's what's up, Ichi? It's Kieran. Kieran's the biggest fraud. We just going through his history right now. Looking at this and finding out that he was the most disloyal. Yo, this fucker's Kieran sucks, bro. Looking at it now, almost all the ancient words kind of suck, like Darwin, Elbaba, Cha. Yeah, no, they do. They all. I agree with you, Urek. They all suck. A lot of them suck. They were ass. They were not good characters. In the story, they weren't really good characters, and their involvement in shit wasn't really good. Like Elbaba, his plot line it sucked. We thought there would be some type of redemption between him and Elaine. That Elaine might get mentioned. We didn't get nothing there. Now, granted, Elbaba isn't dead, but I don't give a fuck about Elbaba anymore. His showing was ass. Kieran, fraud. Ran too many times. Design is fire, but he sucks, which makes his design ass now. Because I don't give a fuck about his look anymore. Especially now I know that he doesn't actually come from a race. He was genetically crafted. So you are a genetically crafted piece of two baby shit is what you are, because you are a shit. What chapter was what chapter was Baby Kieran in? What was that? 650? Where we saw baby fucking Kieran? I ain't gonna lie. Charmer, you should have kept this shit. I ain't gonna lie, Charmer, you should have kept that shit. You should have bought that shit up and threw it in the trash. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Should have had a hard look into his future and balled him in the trash can. I ain't gonna hold you. Look, this motherfucker is garbage. That's tough. That's so tough. Now, granted, like we understand who his daddy is, so his daddy's the reason why he turned out the way he is. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that's the real. Literally, the way Kieran turned out is because of Traumery. It's because of Traumery who he is. It's that's really what it is. Like hands down, when it comes down to boiling down his character and why he sucks. I mean, now granted, he could have done more. That's a part of the like. CU could have written him a little bit better. And Kieran's not over and done with, but I don't think he can be redeemed at this point. Like I don't really give a fuck. But his nature and like his reasoning for shit is really corny. And your dad is really dead now. So like any redemption that you might have wanted from your dad, he's cooked now. So you just destroying shit because daddy didn't love you. Basically that's what we got from it, right? The reason why Kieran didn't betray his father is because daddy didn't love him enough. So you go to kill all the family heads because of that? And you think that you can replace your father is insane. Insane. Nah. Traumery's supposed to kill this. I ain't gonna lie. He's supposed to kill him. See you lowballed him with a wolf, but okay. Well, what did Traumery sleep with to get Kieran anyway? I don't think he slept with anything. I think he was crafted. He was made. He saw a redskin demon with boobies and thought, "Damn, I smelled that's great." Nah. Wish we got more Traumery and Robonon. We haven't seen them interact. True. I would have I would have liked to see. I mean, we see what he thinks of his kids and what he thought about them. Like he was kind of like proud to have them at the very least, and like glad to have kids. Robonon at the very least, when we see the his thought process behind Robonon, like, oh, go fetch Robonon. Robonon, like, yo's my most loyal, and he knew that. But yeah, I would love to see an interaction, like at least something words said before he died and killed himself. But that's Traumery, like that is Traumery, like that's who he was as a character. Well, probably I had a high hope for Chai, expecting Monster to come. Oh, you talking about Chai? Okay. All right, man. I think we talked about all the frauds, man. I think we got all the frauds. So I'm sorry for those who have arrived late, but we talked about all the frauds. Okay. Number one is Kieran. Okay. The biggest fucking fraud. The biggest fraud in season 3. Badass design got introduced earlier than most of the people on that list. Got introduced earlier as when we saw him. We saw the badassery of him being the second in command of Lobo Pia. Thought he would have attributed more. Ass. Revolutionaries, ass. Next in line was the boss, okay? Who's a part of the same organization that Kieran is in. So you got two ass motherfuckers who are in the same group who showed shit. Number 3. Karaka. Karaka fucking sucks. Karaka fucking sucks, okay? Karaka got packed up by Dumas and the goddamn Richmond. Packed his ass up. Packed his ass up. No problem. Number 4 is Yama. Yama and Karaka, slayers of Fug. The reason why Fug is a joke to everybody is because of those two. They stink, okay? Yama had a better showing towards the end with his power-up, but Karaka, we have not seen Karaka since he got punished by Dumas. We have not seen Karaka since Dumas slashed his armor. Mans has been repairing his armor for the rest of the season. Cooked. Yama lost his brother. He's emotionally cooked. Lastly, on that list, El Baba. El Baba fucking stinks, okay? El Baba stinks. He got packed up by Bomb. He got his jaw broken. He got played by Laura. Cool ass wolf. Cool ass daughter. Stinky dad. He stinks. Honorable mentions. Giskar. Ass. Went to go retrieve the book. Played with Gas Ratchet and Yama. Got his head knocked off. If you didn't see that, he was the first guy I talked about at the beginning of the stream. Got his head knocked off by Yama. That was the only W that Yama took, and they jumped him. Honestly, if Yama fought Giskar one-on-one, I don't know who the fuck wins that fight. Let's be real. I don't know who wins that fight. And that's sad. Number 2, honorable mention, Darwin. Darwin introduced at the wall, during the war at the wall, this hidden person who was sealed. Sealed person was supposed to be a badass sorceress, got torched in the war, did nothing with Bomb, was supposed to be there to support Bomb, one of Bomb's supporting cast, did absolutely shit for Bomb's character, did shit in the war, did shit. She was nothing. Cha contributed way more than she has. I'm brokenhearted by her, but I never want to see her again. Lastly, the guy who was on screen the most out of all of these characters besides Yama, Enkidu. Enkidu sucks. Enkidu was ass. Okay? Another sealed character who was an absolute fucking fraud. He was just a Traumery stan. Just a Traumery stan. His power was not impressive. The one red gleam thing that he hit Bomb with, he hit Bomb with it a couple times, and that was it. We didn't get no context behind that power. That was it. I'm sad by it. It was heartbreaking that what happened to him between him and Traumery. It was heartbreaking, but then again, he was a schemer. He was a little bit of a piece of shit. And he killed Tiara. I'm not forgiving him for that. He killed one of the coolest characters in the fucking season. Okay? That bum-ass motherfucker killed Tiara. I'm never forgiving his fraud ass for that, okay? That was the fraud list, guys. Those are the frauds for season 3 for me. That list was made by the Discord who voted on it, and I kind of just went through it. So, again, yeah, that was that. What about Urek? The reason he was made in this. Urek took an L, but he's not a fraud because his power is real. So when you're that powerful, you can get away with bullshit, unfortunately. So that he gets a pass because he's top guy. That's it. Otherwise, his showing wasn't impressive. He didn't accomplish his goal, but he's not on fraud watch. I was Urek not on the list. He failed every. I mean, people didn't mention it. When I put Ichiwa, I put a list out on the community post on YouTube, and I told people to comment who they wanted to be on the fraud list. Nobody picked Urek. I told people if you would have put him up there, I would have put him in here. But when I asked people to comment on the community post to say who they wanted on the fraud list, I only put the people that people put up there. So Urek wasn't up there. This isn't my personal list. I let people, kind of decide. So it was on the community post. If you didn't see it, that's unfortunate, but I would have threw him up there if you had I threw up people that people want to have an argument for. Like, I don't necessarily agree that Yama necessarily really deserves to be on a top 5 frauds. I don't think he's a top 5 fraud, but some people did. So I went with what people thought. I don't think he deserved top 5 fraud. I honestly don't think the boss deserves to be on the top 5 fraud either. I read people's arguments, and that's why I kind of hyped it up a little bit. I read people's arguments, and I went with it, and I can see the sides of why Yama and the boss would be frauds, but I don't think they're top 5 fraud. I think Giskar comes before them. I think fucking Karaka should have been higher. He should have been almost number 1 next to Keyring, to be honest. And Enkidu probably should have been in the top 2, but hey. But yeah, Darwin was a huge disappointment. I agree with you. Enkidu looked promising before he took over Bel-Air and started to suck. He had a massive hacks. Yeah, his ability, even when that's why I said the argument, like, he had a threatening ability where he could take over people's body. He tried to take over fucking Gustang's body. I thought that was scary. Like, oh, he take over a family head body. He's a threat, but nothing. So, all right, guys. That was a very fun stream. I had a good time talking about the frauds. If you haven't watched it, I would definitely say watch it back. It was a good time. It was a good laugh. especially watching some of them get packed up and die, and those were funny moments. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm releasing 2 videos for the holidays for Tower of God to leave you guys with for the holidays to look at. So look out for those. One will probably drop on Christmas Eve. The other will probably drop later in the week. But yeah, other than that, thanks for joining the stream. Watch it back if you haven't seen it all. I'll see you guys.